And I'm kidding and saying grave concerns, but after a weekend of chatter about Team USA and how they had looked against some opposition that was certainly formidable against a team from Argentina, Mike Krzyzewski, you all played exceptionally well tonight. What was the difference in the game tonight?
Well, we played with great passion, spirit, and we didn't pay attention to what was being said. We learned from those experiences, and I think we just got.
Having a player, I mean, and it could be anybody on any given night. There was a stretch there where Kevin Durant takes the baton, so to speak, and runs with it, and it's breathtaking to see those moments. How do you, as a coach, sort of play the hand that you've got? I guess are you playing based on the feel of what you see?
Well, you if someone's playing really well, you're going to keep them out on the court, and it is a tough game, so you have to give them some rest. But in Kevin's case, you see right from the beginning he was extremely focused, and then by playing extended minutes, he actually got a chance to play with two different groups. And by playing with two different groups, he kind of had two different sets of shots, and the guys responded in that way to give him the ball. And we got great performances coming off the bench from our guys. They played with just great passion on the defensive end.
Much has been made about the different makeup and the different roles that are taken on in terms of leadership and things of that nature. And you all aren't together for that long. But how do you feel about where you are as a group as we approach the most important games?
Well, I felt that we've been getting better, even though we've had close games, because we're learning more about the international game. And these teams are very, very good. A lot of NBA players, guys who've been together on their national teams for a long time. So I think we're just getting experience, not just experience playing together, but experience in playing this game. And I think that's what you saw tonight, is that the guys felt a lot more comfortable playing the game.
A bit like the NCAA's in the sense that you are scouting the opposition, and Spain certainly gave you plenty to see. What did you particularly take note of in their performance?
I really have not watched them yet. I'm anxious to finish, our great talk. Nothing against it, and then we'll actually watch them close. I do know from the past that they're just a great basketball team with Powell in the middle. Mirotic had a great game today, 20-something points, and with Rudy, with Rubio, Rodriguez, Lowell. All these guys, they're very, very deep. They have 12 really, really good players, and they're experienced playing with one another. So we've had two great gold medal games against them in 08 and 12, and now we're looking forward to another great game in the semis in 16.
I'm curious, and I had a chance to talk to Gino yesterday, and I'll ask you the same thing. It's a business trip, which I appreciate. But it's an Olympic experience, and I know your pride in being an American. Have you had the opportunity to see others that wear the Stars and Stripes perform? Have you had an opportunity to be an Olympian?
Well, I have not had that opportunity. Our players have done a great job of going out and seeing their fellow Olympians, and I love that. But we have to prepare, and the Olympians that I'm watching are the guys on my team, and I want them to win gold medals. So I think I'll just keep doing what I've done for the last three Olympics.
It certainly worked out well, and far be it from me to stand in the way of you watching Spain. The last thing I want to hear is we probably would have been better prepared if Van Pelt would have just shut up. So thank you, Mike.
Well, we always need an excuse. So you are that if something bad happens. So thank you.
Hell no, I'm not the scapegoat for Team USA. Go dig into the tape. Good luck. Thanks for the time.
The U.S. called a timeout, and then what happened?
Well, yeah, that was a very tense moment there for the U.S. team, considering, especially, Doug, how they had played the last three games. They didn't get up to the start that they'd wanted to. But then all of a sudden, Kevin Durant took over. He was the playmaker in this game early on that the team had been so desperately lacking the last three games. He had 5 of their first 13 assists, and then that run ended up being 40-8, and from that point on, USA just put the game away. And it was the squad that had played the first 2 games against China and Venezuela. The defense was so good that the offense just fell into place. You had 4 guys in double digits, led by Kevin Durant's 27. But again, it was keyed by the defense for the most part. Paul George says we knew we had to really man up defensively and put a lot of pressure on them, and that's exactly what they did. They preached to themselves, according to DeMarcus Cousins, that they didn't want to have the same efforts they had in the last 3 games. They had recognized their mistakes. They wanted to improve on them. It didn't show early, but eventually hit their stride, and it looked like the Team USA that so many people expected to come down here and take away gold medals.